Hey guys, Lunar27 here, and welcome to my Let's Play of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy with the first Ace Attorney game. Last time, we started our next investigation, as we're introduced to a new way to investigate stuff using luminol testing fluid. Fluid that's used to spray on surfaces to find bloodstains, which we did find bloodstains where the trunk of the car is, at least on the ground, but there wasn't a lot of blood in it, but we did find some blood. Then we meet up with Angel Star again, and she tells us a little more information about the SL9 incident. As it turns out, SL9 was a case led by Goodman, and she was also part of it along with Jake Marshall and another person that we don't really know yet. They were trying to find decisive, crucial evidence to catch someone and put them behind bars, and they were able to catch the guy and sentence him to death as he was executed. But it turns out that the decisive evidence that was gathered was not actual decisive evidence. It was fabricated. But months after that trial happened, many of the detectives were either demoted or fired. Angel was fired, Jake Marshall was demoted to patrolman, and Goodman was still a detective for some reason. We don't know why they got demoted or fired, but it turns out Angel and Jake were teaming up to investigate and expose a supposed conspiracy. We don't know all the details. But she did give us a steak lunch to help give to Jake Marshall, to help us out. Which turns out he was actually the guard that was guarding the entrance to the evidence room. And when we met with Detective Gumshoe, they said they caught the person, which was mentioned in the previous trial, and when we got to see who it was Officer Meekins, which made no sense. And we did hear his side of the story, which was he saw somebody through the TVs, through the security cameras, went inside, asked for their badge, which turned out to be Goodman, and was brandishing a knife at Meekins, and Meekins just yelled, lunged at, and then he blacked out, and then his hand was cut, and then he ended up in the detention center, which makes no sense because I don't think Meekins was the one that did it. I'm assuming that he's being framed for something he didn't do, just so that the true killer or the true person responsible behind all this will be able to get away scot-free. And he did mention that there was a security tape, which I don't know why he didn't bring up before, or why none of the cops thought to look at the security tapes. Also, Jake Marshall wasn't there, so what the heck is going on? Well, either way, we went into criminal affairs and we ran into Gant, the Chief of Police, who was asking to find some crucial evidence on Meekins. And we're gonna continue with talking to him, and hopefully I'll be able to come up with a better voice than I did before. Let's talk to him. Sorry. That's fucking music. Oh yeah, we did visit Edgeworth earlier, but we didn't see him in his office. So hey, how's Edgy doing, dude? Excuse me. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Okay, his voice. I was supposed to be told it's like a booming, manly voice. Okay.
Oh, were they? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
A little inquiry committee with him. Okay. Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boys since last year.
You mean the incident on Gourd Lake?
It does look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right? Righto?
Yeah, Von Karma. Fuck that asshole.
Von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, he fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence.
Yeah, about that. Were you in on that? Did you know about that, Gant? Were you in on that? You're in your 60s, so you could have been around during that 40-year run that Karma was doing. Why didn't you have anything to say about it? Unless you can't, because even though despite being the chief of the police, it's all about the chief prosecutor, whoever was in charge of that. Okay. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
Okay, dude made like one mistake. I don't think that should be enough for him to like suffer major consequences, right? Right? What? I mean, it's not like he's gonna lose his job, right? I mean, it's gonna be fine. Evidence room incident.
It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf too, I mean.
They're being the prosecutors, I assume. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
Now, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that.
Why not? Seriously though, why not?
And this in particular, well, it's a little case sensitive. And I can't talk about it.
Full disclosure, I guess. Gotta keep them in the down low. Okay. I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them.
Okay.
But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives' trap shut.
Ah, he was the one who we're picking on earlier?
Huh? You saw that? Whoops.
I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Okay. Hey, maybe we should present something. Look at my badge! I was wondering, could you take a look at this?
Sorry, Righto. I'm through with the stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there, the busy one.
The guy who can't sit still. Does he mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the dancing blue badger. Hey, you want? No. Nothing. Oh. Look, knife. Oh, no, I don't think I can present to him anything. Oh. Okay. Oh, that. Damn, I keep forgetting. Now I have to press A to check. Okay. Maybe we can examine around and stuff. Hey, Chief, how's it going?
Oh, sorry you had to see that.
What exactly did the Chief of Police want you to do?
Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. That makes sense.
They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
Oh, it's in the trash now. So nothing belonged to Detective Goodman is still here?
Of course not! Well, except for this. Wait, what's this?
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it.
The Chief of Criminal Affairs, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god.
It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. Goodman's lost item report. A half-written document dated 2/21. Can only be submitted by the Chief of Police. Added to the court record. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Alright, I think we're going back to the crime scene. But I do want to take a good look at that missing report. That could be important, otherwise why were we given that? 2/21, Bruce Goodman, ID 5... 5/9. And it's just in cross... That's weird. Wait, when was his time of death again? February 21st. So this was filed on the day of the murder. And 58... Yeah, that's his ID number, 58... And then, let's check again. He wrote down a 9 instead of an 8. Huh. Might be important, I guess, but... Alright, I guess this is our sign. We gotta move. Police department entrance. It looks like Gumshoe's not here. Should we try the guard station again? No, he's not here. Where the fuck is Marshall? Parking lot? Hey, Angel. Hey, actually, hey, Angel, we found something for you that might be interesting. You ready to hear this? Could you take a look at this? Oh, fuck off. Okay, nope, I guess not. She knows nothing about this. Okay. Sorry to waste your time, Angel. Talk about anything? No. Okay. Is Edgeworth back? No. Okay, parking lot. Hi, Angel. Detention center. Hey, Meekins. We talked about anything? No. Okay. What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? Criminal Affairs Department. Oh! There we go. Permission to enter. Okay. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Raito asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room? It's getting quiet. It's getting quiet.
Now, Raito.
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate. After all, no, Phoenix, no, don't back down. Don't back down.
Raito, please. Do I look like a selfish man?
Huh?
Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem.
Wait, seriously, you would?
So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
It just goes to show, you never know until you ask.
Yeah, and for you, here, you can borrow this.
Huh? Hey! This is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor. Thank you.
So just run along and do your best now. Later, folks.
Okay. Bye. Why was he, like, taking so long to, like, consider an answer? Like, what the... He was, like, staring, and then the music got quiet, and, like, there's just something about this guy, really. It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Yeah, okay, yeah, you know what? That's fine, that's fine. We're just gonna go. Guard station. Can we, wait. Can we examine and... Oh, here we go. The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha! The card reader is turned off, see? Oh, are you kidding me? What is that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partner. Well.
What's made my Bambi in the sky so gray? Hey, Marshall. His name is so cool! Excuse me. Officer Marshall. Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him, look for? How do you know that was what he was thinking? That's so weird. As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. Yeah, no shit. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest? That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw? Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Beep. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions? Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy, then? Did I say that? No, you did not. You said you didn't want to deal with us. I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Okay, that's rude. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. Well, we're gonna fucking try to talk to you. Guard station. I was wondering if we could talk to you. Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wide prairie. Why does that sound cool? What the God damn it! No. Like a gunslinger loading his 6-shooter, I say a little prayer. Whoa, what the fuck was that? What was that? What was that all about, Mr. Wright? I think he was just too hungry to talk. Oh, that's why he didn't want to deal with us. That was his stomach growling. You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about earlier. Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto. I think we got something that he might like. Hey, Mr. Marshall, we got a little gift from Miss Star. Why am I talking like this? Here you go. That smell. Reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? I mean, it's fucking obvious. Now, I just saw a special on television the other day. Oh. Well, I'm stupid. I should not have assumed. I apologize. But you're technically American because you said you were because you were told you were in West LA, so, And again, this is the kind of thing that some anime and Japanese source material do. They just, whenever they see an American, they just make them Texas. Or cowboy themed, you know, because America. Anyway, sorry, off topic. Is this from my baby? Don't call her that. That's kind of weird. Unless you actually are dating. No, you guys aren't dating. No. What am I doing? Stay focused. Yeah, Miss Star. What's this? What's wrong? A filet steak lunch. I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Alright, Bambina. You win. Ask Yep, that's my munching noises. Finally, it seems like. He's willing to talk. Alright, cool. Now, can you tell us about this guard station? Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at detention center told us. Aw, that poor little doggy. Poor guy, I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. Not wrong. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago. Yeah, SL9, we heard about it from Angel. Well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know. So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
You were driving your car. No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. No, Emma, it's his car, it's not his horse. There's no need for people here, anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on this place. You mean the security camera system?
I don't take the machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know.
What's wrong with stewed broccoli? Oh, stewed broccoli. What's wrong with stewed broccoli? Tell us about yourself, buddy. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
Yeah, you just mentioned it. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. So there is a conspiracy going on. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
But why? What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. It's a murder. It's always a murder.
There are some things you better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
Oh, really? Wait, really? 2 days ago? The day of our case?
That's right. The evidence transferals.
Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too. Security system. I know what maybe two of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower in my steaks.
You said stewed broccoli earlier.
The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
Nothing happens? And Officer Meekin and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
They better fucking be.
I reckon they might be. You're the security guard and you reckon?
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
That's the card reader by the door. Yeah, we know. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
Oh, that's okay.
777777777. 420. So this is the ID record. Okay, 837. Okay, at 440, then 548, 584-2189. Ah, that's Goodman, and he came in at 5:14, a minute before the supposed murder. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that.
Hey. Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
Yeah, I'm with you, but I know what number you're talking about.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that recording is tied to the stabbing.
Yeah.
I present to you Goodman's ID card. See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot?
The number on this is 584-2189. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card of record again. Yeah, right there. 54. Wait, there's also another person there. Another person came in at the same time as Goodman. Look, the 4th number. It's a perfect match. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekins say?
Sir, I believe the evidence room, and I entered the evidence room and asked that man to display his ID card.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
Yeah, pointed a knife at him. If he had his ID card, then why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? That is a good question. Why did he try to threaten him? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. ID card record added to the court record. IDs of all who entered in the evidence room on 12/21st. Sorry, 2/21st. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see. Let me just take another quick look at this. Okay. So Bruce Goodman's confirmed 5842189. There was another person that came in at the same time as him that might have been Meekins. So we could ask him about that later. We still gotta talk more with Marshall. Transferal. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. Okay, this is where they keep the solved cases, and then that one case evidence room, that was for all the unsolved cases. Okay, making sense. And they're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the country sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. Okay? I see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. So SL9 is dead, in a way. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. Alright. You know what? Marshall, you have an ID card. Can you just tell me which one's yours? The sheriff's back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand. This is neither Wild nor West here. Aha! But that and this are two different things entirely. I guess so? Huh? I'm lost. Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. I don't know if we can, like, present to him anything else. Okay. Alright, dude, thanks for your help, Marshall. We're gonna go into the evidence room. February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. So this is the evidence room? It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Oh, hey, good. Eek! Whoa! Oh! What the fuck happened? Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. Did you seriously slap Gumshoe? Oh my god, that's funny. So is it true, what I heard?
Righto, please do. Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, could I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, we're just here to investigate. Yeah, it's true.
So, Chief of Police Gant, loan anyone $50? Even me?
Oh my god. Buddy! Never change, Gumshoe. Never change. Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Wait, you're in charge of the investigation? Really? I guess they're willing to let you in now, huh? Just for today? Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you'll want to have this.
Evidence room floor plan, scene of the stabbing of a detective at the PD. Court record. Thank you. Thanks, Gumshoe. So how you been? So, Detective Gumshoe, you're boss for the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
Wait, what? In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry.
I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, I'm a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open? Edgeworth.
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in the court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth can't just can't get away from that case.
That case?
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course.
Wait, Edgeworth was also involved in that case?
That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
The beginning of the end? Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. Evidence lockers. Yeah, sure, let's talk about that.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using their ID card?
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't handle my own right hand.
Can't even lose my right hand? Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint.
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint.
Okay. Oh.
So the only locker we can open is our own.
Okay. Funny, they look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, you see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor. If the wrong person touches it,
Zap! You get a shock.
if that's what happens, my hand would be black and smoking every day.
Ouch.
In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people in the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
Why do they not know about the... okay. Evidence locker. Only the assigned detective prints can unlock it. Indicator lamp lights up when it's open. Evidence locker added to the court record. Alright, thanks, Gumshoe. Oh, by the way, just a reminder, what if I just... Actually, let's check. Oh, can't check anything. Okay, what if we present this?
You can't open the lockers if your fingerprints doesn't match. If you can open it, they'll give you 50 cents.
What, really? No, the police department lacks faith in its own lock system.
After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here only after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found out over at the prosecutor's office.
Yeah, this is weird. Anyway, I just need to ask you something about this. Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing.
I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa!
What is it? What is it?
That second number.
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth!
Wait, what? What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay, first of all, how the hell do you know Edgeworth's ID number from heart? Second of all, what the heck was Edgeworth doing here? What? Okay, updated. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? Let's take a look, let's check. So Miles Edgeworth came at 4:40. Huh. Well, now we really gotta find him and talk to him. Thanks, Gumshoe, for this. Oh, by the way, do you know anything about this one?
Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence, I know nothing about it. I say nothing. Nothing.
I know nothing about. Okay. That's fine. Excuse me.
You bet it's fine, pal.
Knife.
Detective Gumshoe's note and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection?
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
But why would evidence have from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case.
Yeah, no kidding. Crime photo?
That's the photo that Miss Starr took.
Anything you can tell us about it?
That Miss Starr is quite the lady. Why, I remember it was winter. I was 16. She was the only one who ever got me to talk about what happened.
16? That's how old I am now. I wonder what happened. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe wore a trench coat in high school too. That'd be cute. King of Prosecutors trophy?
Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations. I was wondering why is the award of S.H.I.E.L.D. and why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten. Oh, this was already... Okay. Alright, thanks again, Gumshoe. We're just gonna take a look. There's something sticking out of here. Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
There you go, pal, making me out like some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet the evidence locker was opened recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out there like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck after about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under his trench coat either.
If you're going to talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of me, pal.
Sorry, Gumshoe, sorry. You're a good guy, you're a good guy. What the hell? Is that a car door? Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner. That looks like a car door. There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away. Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing. He's been shot square in the forehead. Better him than us. Yeah. Door. That's the door we just came in through. Looks like you don't need an ID card to get out. I wonder what would happen if Officer Marshall cut the power while we're inside. Will we be trapped here? I do not want to think about that. Let's hope he remembers we're in here. Another locker. This place is stuffed with evidence. Stuffed with dreams. I'm not so sure about dreams. It won't open. Did you really think it would?
Hey, pal. Our security is high tech around here.
What else? Is Is that? Oh, wait a minute! That's the fishing pole and the metal detector we used. Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here. What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is. Yeah, Maya really loved that fishing pole.
Oh, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it.
Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Dude, that's a metal detector that helped us out during the whole DL6 thing.
Right, pal. That's the metal detector. The one that led to the solving of the case out on Gourd Lake, remember?
Oh, right! Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. It was actually months ago, honestly. And, I don't think I've seen this one before.
Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later.
A bug sweeper. Oh, okay. That cheap-looking box?
You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You've got to look at their heart. Oh, Gumshoe, buddy.
Okay. Let's keep looking. Why is there paint here? What is this saw and paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
What? True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger?
Well, you might say this is my studio.
Oh, wait. Seriously, you built the Blue Badger in here? Why? Why? Here, in the evidence room? Oh, God. What else we got? Wait, what's this? What's this? Blood? It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint there. Looks like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright, what if there are other bloodstains left on the floor? In the room? We should use her testing fluid to check it out.
Alright, yeah, good idea. Sorry. Oh, my neck. Okay, yeah.
This calls for luminal testing fluid. Oh, right. A to spray. Okay. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. Oh! Found something. That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, Detective?
Pale blue blood.
Maybe Detective Goodman.
Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien?
No, dude. This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans.
Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked.
Okay. Thanks, Gumshoe. Let's see what else we can find. Just making sure there was anything else. Oh. Yep, that's definitely blood. I knew it! This is someone's right handprint.
What?
What's the matter, Detective?
This locker. It's mine.
It's yours?
Please. You have to help me when they come take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly.
Of course we will, Gumshoe.
You'll do that for me, won't you, pals?
This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans.
I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
You are the police. What? But you're a detective. Okay. Is that everything else here? Looks like. Alright. There's a glove here. Someone left a glove here, but only one. SL911. Another SL9 evidence? Detective Gumshoe, maybe?
There you go, pal. Making for me out of some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case. The case, you know.
You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. Rubber glove added to the court record. Tagged evidence from the SL9 incident. Extremely thin rubber glove. Interesting. There's lock open. Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above, and the red light above the door is lit.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint.
So this is Detective Goodman's locker. Detective Goodman's locker. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we close it.
Fair. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Okay. Wow. Someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? Phoenix, okay, you gotta leave Gumshoe alone. Come on.
There you go, pal, making me out like some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there?
I can't see the sticker. Another piece of SL9 evidence. Oh, yeah, let's take a closer look. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever was broken. You want to try putting it back together?
Ha! Good luck, pal. This is no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry a tube of glue. Well, this piece certainly looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place here. Huh? What? Oh, okay. Now it looks like we're trying to build something. Okay. Okay, that's rotating. Okay, so, alright, let me see. So I just gotta find the piece that matches that pattern. Maybe this? No. No. Oh, that looks like the top. Oh, is this a vase? Well, this would look like here. No. Oh, jeez. It's really hard. No, I don't think. It's gotta be this, right? Combine this? No. This? No. What the hell? Okay, I know this is the right piece. No. Oh! Oh, it was that? Whoops, okay. Okay, longer piece. This? No. Oh, my bad. Okay, something long and going down. No, I don't think. No. Might be this. Wait, let me just set this right here. Go. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a vase is being built. This one? Okay. Okay. I think it calls for this one. Ah, there we go. This is not bad. Okay, something for the top. This. Oh. My bad. Ah, I keep forgetting the right one. There we go. And then... no. Oh, this one. Okay. Here. There we go. And the last piece. And... wait. Oh wait, we're missing a piece.
Huh?
Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
You said that you were working on this for 3 hours! Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with.
Still, it doesn't look like the most stable jar in the world. Most stable kind of jar.
Yeah, does not look that pretty stable. I kind of understand how it got broken. Jar pieces back together from fragments found at the crime scene. A piece is missing. And took a record as an unstable jar. Alright. Oh, wait, no, let's not move yet. There's probably some other state. If you put the pieces together, it makes a jar. There are 2 things that bother me. 1, why are some of the pieces missing? 2, doesn't it look like doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke. I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. We have the floor plans here. Evidence room floor plans. Yeah, we found the handprint there and there was a lot of blood there. There wasn't a lot of blood at the parking lot, though. Is that it? I think that's it. I'm not seeing anything else. Okay. Top Gumshoe. Ah! SL9 incident. There we go.
Now that was a bloody violent case.
Oh, so you know more about... Okay, alright. Well, spill the tea, Gumshoe. What is it? Violent. So it was a murder? Phoenix, every case that's been dealt with in this series so far has been a murder. It's never been anything else. It's always been a murder.
A serial killing. Oh.
Okay, we haven't dealt with serial killers before. A serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight. And started the rumor mill.
About the whole fabricating evidence thing? Rumors. About forged evidence? So, it was true that the evidence was forged?
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Oh, yeah. Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
Yeah, we knew that. So, that switchblade knife. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself? Is that all you're gonna tell us? I don't know what else to examine, but I wonder if we should present anything else here. This grip glove? No, he doesn't know anything about that.
A few moments later.
We should check out the glove. The tag says SL911. I guess this is another piece of evidence from that case. You know, I never did care for that word, tag. It's confusing. Huh? What's so confusing about that? Do you know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, leg, zag. Zag? Is that a word? Do you challenge me? What, are we playing a word game now? Who fucking cares, Emma? Is there anything on this glove? Nothing? No, nothing. What about the unstable jar? Maybe we can check that. Why are there some... Oh, wait. Hey, look! They're hard to make out, but there are some dark red stains here. Oh, I thought that was just the design. Looks like blood. Do you think Detective Goodman's blood was somehow put on this when he was stabbed? Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. This jar was evidence to the SL9 incident. It might be where the blood got on it. Okay, I guess that's it on this one.
A few moments later.
You sure have a lot of monitors in here. I forgot about the tape, the evidence tape. I'm stupid.
There's 8 cameras in the evidence room in all, 1 for each station.
Which monitor shows the section where the crime took place?
Why do cattle sit before the rains come? It's not for man to know.
Unless you're the security guard responsible. Seriously, that's it? This cactus sure is prickly. It must be real.
Best keep your distance from Billy there.
Oh my god, you name your plants too.
You're liable to get hurt.
Billy. The cactus has a name. Billy, you're wearing your cowboy hat on your hand.
My rawhide car's cowskin 10-gallon hat. I just picked that up, but Billy took a fancy to it.
Looks like it got stuck on the spines and you couldn't get it off. Why is there a lasso here? Look on the floor, it's a lasso. Looks like it's set up for a trap or something.
I just roped me a steer with this here lasso.
What?
It was a bellowing, a moo, pal, moo.
That was Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, I presume. The evidence room is beyond that door.
I turned on the card reader. Go have a look yourself a ball, partner.
Now I have the ID card. A real ID card. Let's get this investigation started already.
Look, seriously, dude, can I just... No.
A leather jacket, leather pants, and a leather...
Those aren't pants. Those are chaps. And that's a poncho up there.
Aha! A poncho! Sure looks cool, but this name is a little silly.
There's gotta be something... Anything? No. Whoa.
Look at this swinging door! Just like a Wild West saloon.
Sorry, partner, but we're closed for the day.
Huh?
Y'all get along home now.
I think Officer Marshall really wanted to be the Wild West bartender.
I always wanted to say that.
Okay, if there's nothing fucking here, then we're just... Maybe there's something we're missing in the evidence room. Wait, I just realized something. Oh my god. Spark of inspiration. I know what I gotta go to. I know where I gotta go. I remember that time when I saw, like, a goddamn handprint on the blue badger. This has always been bugging me about it. Where is it? Ah! Oh, right, A. Okay, come on. That has gotta be... Okay, never mind. I swear I saw a fucking blueprint. I thought it was there because it was built in the evidence room. There's a handprint on the goddamn blue badger, but I can't goddamn spray it because apparently I'm not crazy. I swear I see a goddamn handprint over here.
A few moments later.
Maybe there's more stuff in the evidence room, but what? I haven't even been able to do anything. Nothing. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. Be right back. Gotta go through a walkthrough again. Spray the locker. with the white item hitting, but I thought I did spray it. I swear I sprayed it. Oops. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I was spraying everywhere and I forgot to spray on the one goddamn spot I needed. Ugh. God damn it. Okay. Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant.
Hey! That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow 50 bucks from the chief.
Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans.
Hey pal, look at the time.
Was there something you needed to be was there something you needed to be going to? Oh, there you go.
It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry should be letting out soon. I'm going to give him my report for the day.
What the hell is that?
It might help, you know.
Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems?
Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this.
Oh my god, dude.
I believe in him.
Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
I'm off, pal. Later.
Bye. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. Oh my god, this whole fucking time I had to just spray that. I was spraying and I must have missed that one goddamn spot and I've wasted so much time. Ugh. Alright, whatever. Let's go see Edgy. Hi, Marshall. Gotta go through all of this. Parking lot. Hi, Angel. There we go. February 23rd, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Oh! Bellboy!
Guess. My apologies.
Oh, it's you.
Have we met... have we met somewhere?
I forgot to do his voice. It's been so long.
Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long.
He doesn't fucking remember us? Dude! We're the guy who gave the did you sign the affidavit thingy to us? Oh, fuck. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. Bye. Or is this a whole new different bellboy or something? I don't know. Is Edgeworth here? There, standing by a window. A teacup in his hand. Of course. Hey, Edgy. Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just might as well go along with it. It's fucking Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Oh, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. There was also a note on the back of that. There was also a note. Are you gonna look at the note? The real info's on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Yeah, I think, probably. Hey, let's talk, Edgy. How'd it go at the inquiry committee? So how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error due to the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I conceal evidence. I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again.
Again?
I heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Tomorrow's trial? Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still presiding prosecutor attorney. However, something happened. They gave control to the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results. Oh, excuse me. That doesn't sound good, I think. I don't know. Maybe he's just doing this after the whole, communications error thing. I see. Why, I ask you, why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still... Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Well, maybe some presenting some stuff might help. Hey, have you seen this jar before? Right, please. I'm the prosecutor of this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea. Why not? You have tea. I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case.
Mr. Wright! Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner.
That was fucking polite?
Whose side are you on, anyway?
You know, maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I can get some reaction out of him.
Oh, I know. The ID card record.
Oh, right. I better check this now. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. Why? The Chief of Police?
What's this? Screwdriver?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago, 6 months ago. Another case? What is this? AI-16. DL6, SL9, and now AI-16? He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. Why a screwdriver? But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The Chief of Police is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. Why not? It really has nothing to do with the current case. What? Now I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make note of it. Screwdriver. Evidence from a past case of Edgeworth's brought back to his office by Gant's request. Unrelated evidence. Added to the court record. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. Yeah, we're gonna have to call it here, because it's gone on long enough. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're gonna save. Okay, so we found a bunch of new evidence. A broken vase, a glove, there was some bloody handprints on some locker doors, a lot of blood on the evidence room. I don't know why Marshall ain't talking to us, or like answering anything of the presented evidence we give him. But we did meet up with Edgeworth, and Edgeworth was there at the evidence room, like minutes before the murder happened. From what I can gather, I think Goodman was murdered in the evidence room. I think he was definitely murdered in the evidence room because there was a lot more blood there than there was at the underground parking lot. But I don't know what's going on. We still don't have enough of the clues yet to put something together. And now there's this whole unrelated case called AI... I forgot what the number was. It was AI 16 or something like that. We got a crap ton of evidence, though, so who knows? Maybe all that can be useful in the next trial, but who can say? So, we're probably going to continue on with the investigation later on the next video. So until then, I'm Respond27, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care now. Bye.